In this lick, we're going to mix some artificial harmonics, some natural harmonics, and some sliding notes. And that sounds like this. Alright, in this riff, we're going to start with the harmonic on the A string with your index, and then you're going to strike it with your thumb. Just make sure you go directly above the fret bar. And then we're going to have to hammer on with your pinky all the way on the 9th fret of the D. Then we're going to actually hammer on with the 1st finger on the G. And what we're going to do is when we slide up here, make sure you press a little bit more in order to maintain the sound through the slide. What's tricky is we're not actually picking this note. You have to sort of maintain, based on how hard you actually hammer here, that's going to vibrate the string, and you have to make sure that you keep that vibration going as you slide up. So the best way to do that is to pick a little, press that a little bit harder when you do your hammer on, and then press and give a little bit more pressure into the change, into the slide, and then that will help overall keep the sound consistent. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the 2nd finger here, and I'm going to hammer on the 9th fret on the high E. And now I'm going to hit the artificial harmonic on the 12th fret. So far. So we're making kind of like a D shape up here, but we're staggering the notes. We're in A, so it's going to be similar to a D shape, or just be in the key of A here. So after you hit this up here, we're going to go to a D on the 12th fret here, and then you have to put your 1st finger down on the G on the 6th fret. And then we're going to go to the A string on the 12th fret from there. So now I'm going to hammer on my pinky here on the 9th fret of the A, and then I strike the 12th fret of the low E. Then when I go back through this again, what I'm going to have to do is do the same thing to start, and then I'm going to have a slightly different ending. So we'll start with the same way, with your index touching the 12th fret of the A string, and then just make sure you pick that with your thumb. Okay, from here. Now instead of my 3rd finger actually pressing this here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually strike the high E string on the 12th fret. And then down here I have to hit, before I hit the 6th fret on the G here, now we have to hit the 6th fret on the B, up to there while that's ringing. And from here I'm going to switch. Now this goes all the way back down here, and I'm going to grab the 19th fret on the G. Now I'm going to hit with my 3rd finger here an open E. There's a lot going on here, so you want to take your time with each individual musical event. Now here's where it gets really interesting. I'm going to hit the 16th fret harmonic, which would be the same as doing a harmonic on the 4th fret. And every guitar responds a little bit differently. This can be a little bit harder up here. You just want to make sure you go directly above the fret bar, and just practice that a couple of times to get that to ring out. And then from there, I'm going to go to an open B, right, like this. And now instead of me striking it with this finger, I'm actually just going to put the pinky here, and I'm going to strike it with my 3rd finger here. So we have like that. So I have the 16th fret on the A, and then I put this with my 3rd finger on the 12th fret here, and then it starts the whole thing over again. So now we've walked through that. Let's try this at 120 beats per minute with a click, and that sounds like this.